Lick my taint, bro. I finally got them. I finally got them. Thank Christ. I finally got them.
Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage.
Ah, yes. He panic bubbled and then teabagged me. Unreal. Oh, my fucking mic audio is still on. Great. That's going in the video. That's going in the video. The world is in trouble. John Bungie should never have allowed me to pick up Ozymancy gloves because it is so over for anybody and anyone who looks at me in the wrong way. Do not show up to Crucible tomorrow because I am absolutely killing people. If you haven't managed to guess, today I'm covering Stasis Warlock, the subclass that has given me single-handedly the most trouble out of every other subclass in the entire game in the past 2 weeks that I've been doing this little series, and I couldn't play Stasis Warlock because I didn't have Ozymancy gloves, but now, as of yesterday night, I have them, and we are buzzing, boys. We are buzzing is all I can say. Now, let me just get into real quick what I think the build should be, what it's going to be. I consulted with the best Warlock players in the entire world at the top of Mount Fuji, and this is what we ended up coming up with. This is just a little taste of what we were cooking. We were playing Shotgun Thorn Stasis Warlock with the most abysmally rolled Ozymancy gloves that I have ever laid my eyes on, but I am in Destiny poverty right now, and I do not have enough Ascendant shards to go focusing exotic engrams to get a better pair, so this is the stat spread that I managed to come up with. 100 discipline was all I wanted. Now, moving on to the actual subclass for aspects, Ice Flare Bolts, Glacial Harvest combined with the Cold Snap Grenade, and the best glide ever, Burst Glide. I know what you're thinking. I could have potentially used Frost Pulse just for the instant shutdown potential of most supers, but I decided no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be corny. And then for fragments, Whisper of Torment, Whisper of Rhyme, Whisper of Fissures, Whisper of Change. Effectively speaking, every time you free somebody with the Cold Snap Grenade, it does one of two things. It freezes, it generates stasis crystals. When you break them, it generates more stasis crystals. Because of Glacial Harvest, you pick those up for Whisper of Rhyme, and you're also using the Whisper of Fissures. Once you break people, the Cold Snap generates from the shattered target and goes to seek out another person in sort of a pseudo little follow the leader, follow the snake kind of dealio. But that's the build we were going for. We're using the Fortnite collab trip, the best Warlock trip in the entire game, and it was a Fortnite collab, and this is where we are. Let's get into the rest of it. I thought that Stasis Warlock was going to be much better than it actually was. Do not get me wrong. It was good. I can't say I had too much fun just because I am not a fan of playing Stasis, nor am I a fan of Warlock. However, I can't say that it wasn't effective. It worked in the context that I was using it, and it wasn't even the best way. I was doing a high-pressure shotgun build, just following the cold snaps, following the trail, getting up close and personal with the shotguns, with the melees, with the cold snaps, with the little the thing you shoot out with your hand, and just trying my best to do the most work possible. And for the most part, I did what I did. Not too good, not too bad, just as average as I would say. Now, this video isn't going to be very long. I'm not going to stretch this out. I'm not going to yap as much as I used to because I don't have a lot to say about Stasis Warlock that hasn't already been said, but its biggest strength, in my opinion, was being annoying. God, I was so annoying, just bipping and weaving, bopping and booping through corners, just creating the worst angles imaginable, just being as big of a pest as possible, so that when you see in the first clip of the video, I'm getting teabagged after Panic Bubble, that is after matches of following essentially the same person around, and him just getting so sick and tired of me killing him with Frostbolt grenades that's what has to happen, and I can't say it wasn't warranted. Single-handedly, my favorite part of this entire subclass was just the sound design. It's better than sex, just listening to that thing. I'm a Destiny player, so I've personally never touched a woman, but just hearing the boop, 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 whoever came up with that sound design at Bungie deserves the entire studio. Like, the whole building needs to be renamed after them, and I loved it so much that I'm just gonna do it again for you all so you can appreciate it as much as I did. God, it is so good. And the super itself is okay. there didn't have much damage resistance. I don't know why, but none of the Stasis roaming supers have much damage resistance. Maybe it's a factor of it being broken at one point, but hey, you know what? We're here, and we're not complaining. So I'm just going to get right into the rating because, like I said, I'm not going to yap on for as long as I used to. And here is where I am going to be putting Stasis Warlock. All right, we're here. We're back on tiermaker.com, and today the prize jewel Stasis Warlock. Now, where do I rank this? It is only as good as the supers that it counters because it is one of those subclasses where it's never going to be top tier because it's always most usable as counterplay to other subclasses. Yes, I'm not denying that there are those small subset of you that are hyper aggressive and just the best, most cracked Stasis Warlock players in the world. The only time when I will ever argue that is if you say you're a Void Warlock main and it deserves to be put into even the average tier. It's just simply not. Now, for Stasis, it is a competitive subclass specifically because of what I was mentioning about its shutdown ability compared to other subclasses. The ability to click your powered melee or to click a frost snap grenade and just have that immediate click, boom, shut down, Bob's your uncle, you're done dealing with whatever it is in front of you, whether it be roaming supers, whether you have the reaction time to successfully manage to hit a thunder crash or to hit a blade barrage out of the air with your stasis little hand shoot thing. I don't know. I don't care what it is, but it is perfect. It is the pinnacle shutdown subclass as stasis should be, in my opinion. It slows the game down, and for that reason, I actually am going to move it. I do think it's better than Thunder Crash. I don't think it's better than Strand, but I have accidentally put Arc Warlock here. Arc Warlock is competitive, but it's not better than Thunder Crash by any means necessary. So this is where we're at, and I'm going to get back into another 30 or so seconds of yapping right now. Anyway, so here we are. I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody who continues to watch. We are almost done ranking the subclasses. We only have a couple more left. Those are going to be coming out within the next 2 weeks. And apart from there, I do have some more ideas on where to take this in the future because I don't see myself revisiting this until the new season or whether or not there's any significant subclass changes. So please let me know what you think I should do in the comments, and if you have any build suggestions or anything of the like, please let me know. I'm always welcoming your feedback, even you Void Warlock mains who are calling me the worst human on the planet and that I am influencing the masses so badly that I should just delete my YouTube channel. But in any case, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you next time.